Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama kami Anazakwan bin Khairuddin. My metric number is 1181541. So inshallah for today's video, me with my colleagues will be presenting to you about our group website. So as you can see, our group website name is Cake Lapis Sarawak. So what type of website that we actually create? So for your information, there are actually a lot of types of website, such as e-commerce website, informational website, personal website, blogging, also considered as a type of website, and etc. So we decided to create a informational website. Why? That is because before we decide to create this type of website, we have to do a little bit of research about the topic cake lapis. And we found that there are actually a lot of stores or vendors that actually sell cake lapis online, and we think that we might doesn't want to disturb their market, so we comes with something different, which is informational website, which is in this website we will be provide to you guys information regarding or anything that is related to cake lapis. The second thing I want to talk about is the concept of this website itself. And we have decided to create a website that has a concept of minimalist. So why minimalist? Again, we also do a little bit of research about the about the good example of food website, and we found out that there are actually a lot of websites that have their design quite simple and pretty straightforward, which can be known as a minimalist design or minimalist concept. And surprisingly, it doesn't look bad at all. And we also found out that by using this concept, which is minimalist concept, it can actually help user to understand the website easily. So what makes our website look minimalist? They are actually divided into some parts, and the first one is the usage of the font itself. As you can see in our website, we only use about 2 to 3 types of font, and we think that by minimum the type of font that we use in our website can actually help the user to understand the content of the website. That is because if you think if we use too much types of font in our websites, this can actually make the user confused and hard to understand the content in our website. So the second thing is the color of our website itself. As you can see, we think that we have a really good combination of colors, which is we doesn't use color that are too bright or too outstanding or too striking colors. That is instead we use a color that looks more plain, and surprisingly it still looks good and give a pleasant good into our eyes. Okay, so for the last part I want to explain on this page is about the design itself, which is how our design makes our website looks minimalist. So the first thing that I put on my page, which is the home page. Yes, I will explain about the home page. The first thing I put is the picture of the cake lapis itself. Why? That is because I want to give it's just like a reminder for the people on how cake lapis looks like, or maybe can give a new information for the people that actually doesn't know what is cake lapis. So by providing this picture of cake lapis can help them to know how cake lapis looks like. And on top of this picture, I have a little box, not so little, kind of big description box, which is in this box I explain about what this website actually will be talking about. So as you can see, this part are quite hard to make. That is because I need to put this description box on top of this picture, but somehow I managed to create it by using the z-index property, and this property can actually help the user or help the programmer to arrange their elements in which one of elements that they want to be on top of the website. So the second thing I have in my page is also a little bit of description about cake lapis, and I put a kind of cute background here, or kind of look aesthetic because of our concept of minimalist. And I also use a double border, which is also, I think, the color of the border itself same with the background, and it's kind of make it look more minimalist and aesthetic. So moving to the last part. Oh, before that, if you can see or if you notice, the shape that I use in my page, I use the same shapes, which is the square or a rectangle. And by using the same shapes, it also helps your website looks more minimalist, or makes it looks more neat. Anyhow, just let's move to the third part, which is in this part I will explain, or I will give the user to know about what our website have provided to you guys. So as you can see, there are actually 4 videos, which is the every types of videos actually represent every topic on our website, which is the history, flavors, ingredients, and stores. But first, I actually want to put a picture, but I found it's not as attractive, and finally I decided to put a video. And if you hover the cursor to each video, as you can see, it's pop up a description and the topic of the video itself. So if you look at the last word, which is let's have a look, if you click on this word, it can actually leads you to a new page. So let's try by clicking the ingredients part. Let's have a look. Sorry, it's a bit lag. Okay, if you can see, we already at the ingredient parts, which is, so let's just go back. So I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Amal Mimo Mandosri. My metric number is 1181525. So for my part, I will tell about web page history. So firstly, about web page history, as known that this website is minimalist website, or we can or informational website about Lapis Sarawak. So firstly, about layout of this web page, it is two column horizontal, which is one column for main content, and another is for additional information. So the design, first the title, for example, how it exit, it is bold and larger than the other titles, because it is the main, because the how it exists is the main point for this web page, because this web page want to tell about the story of Lapis Sarawak. And then the color background of this web page is white, because to make contrast with the content, make the contrast between the content and the background. And then JavaScript. Okay, in this web page, I put a simple JavaScript, which is read less. The function is when the user click the first I put the more to add the history content. So when the user want to read full content, they must click the read more button, and then it will appear the full content of the history of Lapis Sarawak. So result, I put this JavaScript coding is to attract the user's attention to click the button, and because they want to learn more about to know more about the history of Lapis Sarawak. And then the additional information. At the right of the web page, I put some additional information to make the web page more attractive and informational. So that's all from me. Thanks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama kami Syahril Munawar bin Marhas, number matric 1181546. So today I would like to present our page flavors here for our Cake Lapis Sarawak website. So basically this page is an image gallery for our Cake Lapis Sarawak flavor, and we only choose 15 of them because we don't know the exact total of Cake Lapis Sarawak flavors, as it is keeps on increasing from days to days. So we decided only to choose 15 of them. So let's start with the first thing here, which is the title. Of course, the title here comes with thin style because it doesn't have any particular image as background, so it doesn't need to be heavy or bold or weight because it is already visible and readable, and also it matches with our minimalist design. And the description page here comes with bold because it is slightly small than the main title, so it needs to be bold to make it more readable and visible to the viewers. Moving on to the main part of this page, which is the gallery. Every image on this gallery here comes with same size, which is 350 pixels of width, and 270 pixels of height. And also, as you can see, all of these images here are well arranged with a very nice margin for every row. And also, there is a description box here for every image that comes with white in color as background, and we choose white because it will help the viewers to distinguish between the description box, the image, and the background easily. And plus, white in color suits very well with gray in color as background here. And as you can see, there is an element of repetition and unity throughout the gallery here, because I believe that by using this element, it will be able to deliver the information easily and quickly to the users. And when we are talking about gallery, one of the most important thing is to make sure that all of these users are able to have a close-up view to every image. So to solve this problem, we decided to use JavaScript coding to solve this problem. And plus, JavaScript coding will be able to make our page more dynamic. So here it is. Most of galleries in the world will have this function. So do our gallery here. And I think that's all for our page. And as you can see, all of these elements of image and description box in this page are arranged very well, and which make it is very neat and tidy, and also match our minimalist and simple design. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Mak Bahari, 1181543. So today I would like to explain about my part of the website, which is the ingredient page. Obviously, it tells the users and the ingredients of Cake Lapis. Okay. So first of all, I will talk about the design. In this page, we are consistent with the main design, which is minimalistic. This is to reduce distractions of elements. The header used here is also the same in every page of the website. This is to create consistency. The color theme used are also chosen because to create ease feeling to the users. The use of not too bright colors like this mild orange is the main focus of this website. As you can see, we keep it consistent in this website. Next thing I like to talk about is the elements. Pictures as headers. This is to grab attention of the users to the big title of the homepage. This is also the first element that the users see. Thus, it cannot be not pretty. It must be pretty. Otherwise, the users will not be interested to view this web page. The second element is text. As this page is about information, there are a lot of text here. What we can do to differentiate the importance between them is by using different fonts and sizes. Big titles like this and smaller titles like this It's also important to differentiate using users from different elements. Yes. Next element is videos. To create more diverse website, we decided to add YouTube videos at the bottom of the page. What better is to ease the users, they don't need to go to the YouTube website to view the video. This is because the video can play back on real time on the page. As you can see here, once again, easing users. Next part I would like to talk about is the codings, which is the div tags. We make this website using a lot of div tags. This is to make sure the codings made are clean and neat. For example, the different section of this page is created by div tags. The header here is using a different div tags. The code here is also different div tags, and the ingredients part is also using different div tags. Next coding I will talk about is list tags. Here we use unordered list and ordered list. As you can see, the ingredients are long here. So to make it seem short and interesting, I suppose, we use list. Even the bullet points here, we used small pictures to make it more cute and fun. However, the ordered list tags are used to show the instruction of the making of the cake. No doubt it is long and boring, so we decided to make it in points to ease the users to read. Last coding here I would like to highlight is the use of JavaScript. As we can see here, we put the read more button to shorten the instruction text. By this, users can expand and shorten the text if they want by clicking the button. So long and boring, short and interesting.
What up, gang? Nama kami Putra Ahmad Rifki bin Azhar 1181551 and I am the creator of the Stores page. Firstly, Stores page is one of the 5 pages that we serve in our website and pretty much the same as other pages. We still talk about this savory signature cuisine of Sarawak, cake lapis Sarawak. After knowing much about the cake lapis, we must be craving to taste it. Therefore, the Stores page are mostly about introducing the viewers on how and where can we get the cake lapis. Our website is just an informational type website. We only introducing cake lapis to people. We don't sell any cake lapis at all. But for you, we can reserve a list of available stores that sell cake lapis all over Malaysia. And for each state, as we can see, Mira Cake Lapis in Kuala Lumpur, Seni Patisserie in Putrajaya, we choose only the highly recommended store for you. As we scroll this page, you can see there are another brief section that shares about cake lapis Sarawak, just to give it a little bit spice to describe the Sarawak cuisine and why you should give it a try. And for the closure beside it, we serve a 1-minute video frame of the famous Mira Cake Lapis store. So not just text and images, we serve video to kill your boredom on just reading. Now let me show you how I did it from behind the scene. We start with the head. There are meta tags typically used to specify character set, keywords, author of the document, which is me, and viewport settings specifically for the website to look good on all devices. Then we have this section of only links to link the HTML document with its CSS and also fonts. Move on to the body of the page. Starts with this list over here. I use the division tag to create this wall box, and for the content, I use the UL and LI tags to keep the informations in order. And as an addition, HR tag for the partition lines. For each store's text, I have linked it to the store's official website for the convenience of the website viewers. So when I click it, it will directly bring us to their website. So you don't have to worry about searching the trusted website because we have prepared for you guys. Next one should be this box over here. Again, I used the div tag for this and also image, and I made it overlay on each other by Z index and position tags on the CSS. You can see right there. And lastly, the YouTube video, I made it side by side by using float in the CSS. About the design in this page, we intentionally remain the minimalist theme with the soft bright color choice, understandable fonts, and simple layout function just to emphasizing the important key and informations of Cake Lapis Sarawak. So that's all from me, and thank you.